So I just saw another video about this article. So I hurried and went and researched it, and I couldn't find it at first. I thought it was like taken down, but I think Candy Star did a video on it. However, it says final farewell. Kylie Rodney has been secretly cremated as cause of death remains a mystery amid mystery theories, conspiracy theories. It says Kylie Rodney has already been cremated as the family said a private goodbye to the tragic teen before her memorial this month. A source has exclusively told the U.S. Sun, which I know nobody really trusts the Sun, but it's worth reading in my opinion. The 16-year-old was found in her submerged car in Prosser Reservoir almost 2 weeks after disappearing last month, and her cause of death has not yet been released. It says Kylie's body has already been cremated and there will be no official funeral, according to a family source. Her family is now trying to grieve in private as they await autopsy results. And in case you missed the celebration of life, here's some pictures from it. There was like a lady in a robe or a cape hugging people. There was music. They had everyone write on these little flags and then hung them across the park. That was really nice. They had them write little prayers on it. Kind of a strange vibe, I'm not going to lie, but I get the concept. So it continues on to say, and now a source close to the family has told the U.S. Sun there will be no funeral. She was cremated, hence why we had that memorial. They added that despite conspiracy theories, Kylie Rodney they feel her death was an accident after she was last seen intoxicated at an end of school party near a family campground in Truckee, California. I really think the mom, not wanting to ruin another child's life, would let this go as an accident. That's just the vibe I'm getting. Which, because she already lost her daughter, she doesn't want somebody else to, maybe to like the legal system if they were put in prison, or maybe she knows more than we do. But the only thing about that scares me is if there was malicious intent or even negligence other than the trauma of having had it happen, what's there to prevent it from happening again? I'm going to continue reading the article. It says, my heart physically hurts every second of every day, the source said, adding that her family is desperate to get closure. In response to a request for comment from the U.S. Sun, a rep for Kylie's family wrote, the family feels that they have already shared so much that they would like to keep some decisions private. Thus, they are respectfully choosing not to comment. Thank you for understanding. Nevada County Sheriff's Office and Nevada County Coroner have also been reached for comment. The teen's loved ones held a celebration of life for the dearly missed teen on September 10th, but the media were asked to keep a distance for the sake of the teens in attendance. Always looking out for those teens. Prayer flags were hung throughout the Truckee Regional Park on Saturday for the ceremony, and Kylie's mother, Lindsay Rodney Neiman, spoke to local news outlets. We are so grateful to have the opportunity to join together today with our friends, family, and community in Kylie's name, she told KCRA at the memorial. Though we gather together, grief and healing is such a personal and individual thing. Today we will honor Kylie in honoring each other and holding each other up as we grieve in our own way. We'll laugh, dance, share songs and poetry, or maybe we'll cry in the corner or at the podium. It's okay. We'll remember and create new memories as we all learn how to move forward in the world where we miss her. We are so blessed to be able to miss her together and to walk together into tomorrow. The way that she has brought everyone together, even in death, is a legacy that I will cherish forever. I'm hearing stories about people wanting to be nicer to each other in her memory. This next part I heard Kylie's mom say, and then I heard in my other video, you hear the other towns lady say it or family friend say it. But Kylie's legacy. Kylie's dear friend recently told her mom that before all this happened, she thought the word community had no real meaning. That it didn't really exist. But after Kylie went missing, the way our community showed up in full force showed her that it in fact is so very real and so powerful. That kind of impact on our teens gives me hope. The demonstration of strength and togetherness and the way that they have an army of supporters standing behind them will carry them far as they enter adulthood. Excuse me. Some people have interpreted have an army of supporters standing behind them as her talking in code, as if there's power behind some of the teens that were there, as in some kind of like political or law enforcement protection from getting in trouble. She added that she wanted to thank those who have supported the family for their kindness, generosity, and compassion during the tragic time of losing Kylie. Lindsay went on to slam web sleuths who continue to speculate and continue to accuse her on and off boyfriend, Jagger Westfall, who was cleared early on in their investigation. I've never really thought Jagger had anything to do with it. The 18-year-old has been receiving death threats. If anybody listening to this is death threatening that kid, please stop. The 18-year-old has been receiving death threats despite providing law enforcement with proof. I don't think anybody that listens to me is doing that. I'd hope not, but just in case one of those people ever fall upon this video, not that I think they will, but yeah, that if somebody truly believed that Jagger was involved, that could be forming a defense for him in the long run. Okay, so the 18-year-old has been receiving death threats despite providing law enforcement with proof that he was not at the party and had not seen Kylie for days. Nevada County Sheriff's Office has refused to confirm or deny whether they suspect foul play until they wrap on their investigation into her death. Theories. Lindsay said, unfortunately, the social media frenzy has become such a monster that our teens are suffering, and we want to create a safe space for them to heal together without fear of something being taken out of context. Wonder what's been taken out of context. I've wondered that since I first heard her say that. From anyone who gains pleasure or satisfaction from commenting online, I ask you to take a moment to look inward and try to recognize your motive. Remember the 3 gates that all words should flow through. Is it kind? Is it true? Is it helpful? She concluded, I implore you to remember that there is honor in silence and there is kindness in minding your own business. I'm glad AWP didn't mind their own business, and I really want to know who asked them to go out there and search. You were talking about the death of my child, our community's child. It's time to let our child. It's time to let our child mourn their friend quietly, peacefully. So you mean the teen's friend, the teen's child. It sounds like that's more impactful than it actually being the trauma of the community, in my opinion. Law enforcement spent days searching for Kylie but failed to find a single clue until a volunteer dive team, Adventures with Purpose joined the search. They located her car not long after arriving in Truckee. Using top-of-the-range sonar technology as they specialize in locating vehicles underwater and solving cold cases. Doug Bishop, a key member of the team, told the U.S. Sun this week he does not believe Jagger was involved in her death, but still feels it is suspicious. Nevada County Sheriff's Office says that they are still waiting for toxicology results to come back and to wrap up their investigation before releasing the cause of death, which could take weeks. Now, granted, she's a minor. In every other case I've followed, they've by now released the cause of death. They sometimes wait on the manner for more results and everything, but usually the cause of death is usually released by now. And I hope I don't have it reversed, whereas they normally release the manner of death first versus the cause. But I don't know, some of the things and terms and words used in these statements from the community and family just give me the really uncomfortable vibes. I'm not trying to perpetuate that or the suspicion or conspiracy theories, as they said, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Have a great night.